Look, I know I've been gone for a while, so what's the first video we coming back with? Where'd that one red balloon come from? What do you mean they all float down here? I mean, if you want to make it a problem, you got that weird look on your face. We can make it a problem for real. Hey, roll the intro. Roll the intro. Welcome to Trill Theater with your host, B-Shack, aka Damn. And today, we're doing It, the Return of Pennywise, or the remake of Pennywise. For those uninitiated, It was a Stephen King story that came out in the 80s, I believe. I know it was like a multi-part series that came on regular TV. It had a lot of fanfare. I remember watching that as a youth, and I still watch the remakes. I still watch the actual re-airing when it comes on Sci-Fi on occasion, when I actually have time to sit down and watch them all, because it's a long series. It encompasses these young teenagers and them growing up into adults and still being harassed by this mythical clown creature named Pennywise, which gave a lot of people clown fears if you watched it when you were young. I'm not afraid of clowns. I think I'd like to call my fear, I have a rational fear of normal things in abnormal settings. Case in point, I'm not afraid of clowns in circuses or clowns in birthday parties for children. But if I was be walking at night and saw a single clown just standing on a corner and he had a goofy look on his face, he wouldn't even have to have a menacing look, just a goofy look, and I would be like, okay, either one or two things. Either I'm detouring away from this clown, or I'm thinking about how I'm gonna square up with him, because I ain't going out like no punk. But no, even that works in almost any case scenario. I'm not scared of a lot of things, but if it was a normal thing in an abnormal setting or behaving abnormally, yeah, it gets my red flags up. I ain't playing with it. But anyway, let's get into this trailer. As always, full link to the actual full trailer will be down in the description down below, as well with the subscribe button. I know I have been gone for a minute, but things come up. I promise I'm trying to do it more again. I'll make that promise. But when I do hit, I hit consecutively. I'm like a good shooter. When I get out and start doing them, I hit a couple in a row, then I fall back. But follow me. Let's keep this journey going. Anyway, let's get into the trailer for the remake of It.
There you go. She's all ready, Captain.
Thanks, Billy. Derry's not like any town I've ever been in before. People die or disappear 6 times the national average. And that's just grown-ups. Kids are worse. Way worse. We all float down here.
I saw something. There was this
Clown. Yeah, I saw him too.
look. It's all connected by the sewers. That's where It lives. What happened? No.
trust me, you'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too.
Okay. Let me first stifle my excitement from that trailer, because I don't want to sound like a fanboy, but that looked good. That looked damn good. Like, that looked terrifying. I would say this there is something that is innocent that a lot of, I think that, I don't know if Hollywood has gotten used to it. I don't know if there's a market for it, but the Goonies aspect, the Stranger Things, the innocent 80s boys who stumble on something that is menacing, that it works. It works. I've never seen it not work, but it's always great to watch these kids who are like kind of like the Goonies, or like I said, the Stranger Things, or any of these kind of Dungeon and Dragon group of friends who are getting together to solve a mystery. And when it turns into something scary, it seems like it always works because it's interesting. It always kind of connects you to your youth, the inquisitive nature that you had as a child, maybe. I don't know. It's scary yet interesting. So I'm already loving that aspect of it because it brought it back. I don't know if they're going to do the adult version, because the movie is not going to be in the same setting where, like they had with, again, the original It was a mini series, and it had them as youth to adulthood and them coming back together. So I mean, it could be a sequel situation that happens. I don't know how they're planning to do this remake of it, but from just seeing that trailer, I mean, at first you had so many people complaining about how Pennywise looked when the first still shots of Pennywise came out, but that thing's terrifying. That's a London looking clown, or I don't know, an English looking clown, but that thing is frightening. When it came about the water, and I mean, even the first scene with it in the manhole, that is terrifying. Like, I don't even like honestly, I don't like walking close to those things because of it, because I'm scared like something might grab or look up under that joint, because I ain't really for that. I'm not for it. Again, something normal in an abnormal setting. Like, if it's a sunny day, I don't care about walking past no manhole and nothing like that. But if it's like one of them nights where you like, I got a weird vibe about this night, I'm not walking toward them things at all, because I'm scared. I wouldn't even look in them. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm past that. But that first scene was terrifying. I'm assuming the kid gets pulled down there just like in the movie. I think the original that happens to like the dude, one of the kid's brothers. Not to give away the movie, but hopefully y'all have seen the original. I don't remember a lot about it. I've watched it a few times. I haven't watched it in a while. I know Sci-Fi will probably end up playing as time gets closer to the release of this one. I know Sci-Fi or another channel will probably end up playing the full miniseries in its entirety again. But it looked great in the visuals that it gave you. It was very dark, dreary, as dreary is. That one red balloon will always be synonymous with it or Pennywise. That last scene where the kids just repeating, "They all float down here. They all float down here. You'll float down here." I was like, "Oh, yo." Even as a kid, I would have bounced on the first time I saw my dead brother telling me that. I'm like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll out. Like, you ain't got nothing else to say besides that. I know this isn't right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just roll and go back upstairs. You bugging out. But it looks great. I think this is going to be one of the remakes where we'll be either on par with the original or maybe even better. But you know, terrifying. Still won't be scared of clowns, but I will be apprehensive to clowns after I walk out the theater. Let's not do the whole thing that happened last year where people start dressing up clowns in just random areas. I don't know if that was a hoax. I don't know if people thought it was funny, but I'm glad y'all picked the right people, because if y'all did that to me, y'all might have caught a two-piece in a biscuit. I'm not one for the whole runaway thing. Depending on what you got. If you got a machete, then I'm running. But if you just trying to walk toward me with a red balloon, two-piece biscuit, couple of sides maybe, I don't know, depending on how I feel that day. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for it? Did you enjoy the trailer? Have you seen the original and are wary of this one? As always, feel free to leave your comments down below. I'm always here to vibe with you guys. I enjoy it. As always, you can always connect with me on my other social media platforms. That's DAMNlookatHIM across the board. DAMNlookatHIM on Twitter. DAMNlookatHIM on IG. DAMNlookatHIM on Snapchat. Facebook is DAMNlookatHIM TV. Again, you just type in DAMNlookatHIM on Google. Pretty much, I'll pop up. And hopefully, again, I hope I'm have a shirt on. And as always, be kind to one another and be easy. Peace. I'll see you at the movies.